Hi, it's Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm in Birmingham, Alabama. I want to talk about that situation where your doctors, in a work comp situation, where your doctors have returned you back to work with no restrictions, no limitations. They basically have said, you have reached maximum improvement, you can go back to your old job, and you don't have any restrictions. However, in this scenario, you also have a medical condition that is, in addition to your work comp injury, you have a medical condition that is completely unrelated to the work comp claim, but those doctors have kept you off of work or have given you some limitations. How do you handle that within the work comp and employment context? Well, depending on how large of a company you have, they may follow the FMLA guidelines or the ADA guidelines. There's a lot of factors here, but for this scenario, let's say that the doctor says that you have some lower leg issues that are keeping you off of work because you just don't have proper circulation right now in your legs, and your job keeps you on your feet. Your work comp injury is your shoulder injury for this scenario. Well, the employer is going to expect you back to work once all doctors have released you. So right now, even though the work comp doctor has sent you back to work, your personal doctor has not because of that. Hopefully you have sick, accident, vacation, paid time off, I'm not sure what your company would call it, that will help cover you. Because if you don't have that and you miss too many days, you could be lawfully terminated. Now, from a work comp standpoint, what does that do? What are these two combined situations? What does this do to your case? Well, if you have an impairment rating, if you have a degree of disability assigned to you by the doctor, well, then that disability rating will probably help guide the value to your case. If, on the other hand, your personal doctor releases you back to work because of your lower leg issues have now cleared up, well, then you're back to just looking at the workers' comp situation. It's a very confusing time. It's a very confusing situation. We deal with this all the time. We'll be glad to talk to you further about it if you have this scenario. 205-930-6900 is our office number. Nomberglaw.com is our website. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel right here, we constantly are putting out new videos. You'll get notices. We'd love it if you'd subscribe, give us a rating and a review. We also can be found on Facebook and Twitter.